We filming? Shit.
We can be if you want to.
Yeah. No, Captain. Delete. What's up, YouTube? It's Captain Inc. here, coming at you with Captain's Coffers, our first official episode ever. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things out there. So we're going to be talking about things like finances, taxes, buying a home, leasing a car, other big major purchases, investing, other options that are out there for you, things that are just generally not taught in school. Why? Because we like you. That's why. This is knowledge that everybody needs to know, but nobody really does. So we're going to give it to you right here, week after week. And we're going to start off this week right here with the most important facet that you're going to need, your mindset. Let's go. So everything that we're going to talk about for the next however many weeks it's going to be, all starts right here in your mind. So mental strength leads to physical strength, leads to actual strength. Now, first thing that you need to know when it comes to your mindset is you need to fight the normalcy of mindset. And here's exactly what I mean by fight the normalcy. From the time you're a small child, all the way until you're 16, 17 years old, what are you doing? You're in school. This means you wake up in the morning, you go to school, you come home just to go to bed and do it all again the next day. And you do that all the way through school. Now, graduation comes, it's time to move on to your next major step. What's that? Well, it's one of two things. You're either going to go into the workforce, get either a labor job or some other job where maybe you don't need a college degree, or you're going to college. And what does that mean that you're doing for the next few weeks? Well, you're going to wake up, go to school or work, come home and go to bed just to do it all again tomorrow. Now, through all of this, what do you get personally? You get the weekends, you get your nights, you get your mornings if you're up early enough. Usually most people aren't, they like to sleep in. Why is that a problem? Well, it's not, but at the same point, this is all time that can be used to really further better yourself. So the times that most people really let slip away are the Monday through Friday. You know, they get home from a long day of work or a long day at school, and what do they want to do? They want to sit and relax. Maybe after school you're studying a little bit more, but after you're working, you're just really kind of like laying down, taking it easy, turning on Netflix and just chilling out. Again, all well and good. If that's what you want to do, great. But what could you be doing? You could be using this time to get your head straight, improve on your craft, whether that means learning something that you didn't know, reading a book, doing your own outside research, improve your body, go to the gym, get your physical health in order, because that's going to be important too. And we're going to get to that a little bit later today. But the idea is that this time can be wasted by just falling into your normalcy patterns. You know, if you want to go home and play video games, you better be on Twitch. You better be finding a way to make some money doing it. Otherwise, you are literally just wasting your time. I'm not saying you need to jump directly into any major decision, because that's just a way to ultimately fail. Small changes are going to have a large impact on your life. So you don't want to necessarily be the guy who's 200 pounds. It's like, I want to be 150 pounds and immediately make your goal. I need to do everything right today. I'm gonna start eating right. I'm gonna go to the gym every day. I'm gonna run 7 miles. You're gonna make yourself miserable. Why does this not work? Because it's something that is built based off of an end goal that is so far away, and you want some instant gratification. So by trying to do something along the lines like this, you set yourself up for failure. Within 1 week, if you don't hit your goal, if you're not close to your goal, you're so miserable by the major changes that you put on your body that you just stop. And that's why all these major changes end up failing. And that's why a lot of people quit, where instead you make the small changes, the little tiny 1% per day. Those things are going to really alter the path that you're going to take and where you're going to end up. So real quick, I got a graphic right here. If you look at this, right here, this straight line represents if you don't change a thing. You live your exact life, exactly the way it is, nice straight, nothing changes, that's that. Now, every option that you do, every move that you make, every decision will alter you in 1%. So if it's 1% worse, you start to see a downward trend. It starts to get lower and lower and lower. The good news is, as it goes lower and lower, it doesn't drop so much. It'll get to a point, you're never gonna hit zero. It can only go so low. But if you go the other way, 1% better every day. You start to go up and up and up. By 1% each day, you start to see small differences here in the beginning, but then it just skyrockets. And that 1% difference, just being 1% better in your habits and in your mindset, is going to lay the foundation for everything else that we're going to discuss. So from here on out, you need to make a pledge to yourself to do that 1% better per day. I'm not asking for a leap, I'm not asking for a mile, 1%, 1 inch. You got it, you can do it. So that is habit building. Those habits are going to lead to what is going to generally make everything else easier. The finances, the taxes, all those major decisions that we have coming up in future weeks, those things become easier when this is in there. Now, your habits are stronger when your health is stronger, and one feeds into the other. When you have those good habits, you'll have good health. And here's exactly what I mean. If you normally wake up at 6 o'clock, you grab a quick bar to eat to go and it's got filled with fats and sugars, you're probably gonna end up being miserable. But if you decide that you're gonna wake up at 5:30, make yourself some eggs, something a little healthier, that's a 1% decision. That's a small change that's gonna lead to something bigger. You're gonna start feeling better physically because you're putting what's supposed to be in your body. What is that going to do? It's gonna make you happier. Now your mental health is better. Your mental health is growing. What do happy people do? They are overall more productive in whatever it is that they wanna do. One feeds into the other. They all move together. Starting up here, mental health, most important. It drives everything. Physical health, just as important, probably right next to it. I'd say mental health, just a little bit more important. Physical health is important because if something is hard, a normal activity for you to do is difficult, it's going to weigh on you the whole day. If you have to walk up 10 flights of stairs and by the time you get to the top, you're huffing and puffing because you're just out of shape, that's a miserable day. And that's just getting into work. And then you have to get home and you have to get down those flights of stairs. You already had a long, ridiculous day. That's the worst part of your day. Happiness is a choice, and you have to make sure you are actively choosing to maintain your happiness. There are other things that will affect it. There are minor things. We're going to talk about them a little bit further on that are going to affect you one way or another. But in the end, maintaining that happy mindset will maintain a stronger mindset that lays the foundation for everything we're going to discuss coming up in future episodes. So when your mental health is strong and your physical health is strong, they feed off of one another. They make everything better. And what does that do? It lays the strongest foundation for you to improve the most important thing that this channel is going to talk about, your financial health. See, financial health is the most important thing that's going to be discussed because it's not taught in school. It's something that everyone needs to know. You need to know how to invest your money. If you can't invest your money's not making money while you're not working, while you're sleeping, then you're gonna work every day until you die. I don't wanna see that. We here at the crew don't wanna see that. We wanna see you do better. And that's what Captain Coffers is all about, making sure that you don't work until you die, making sure that you have the financial stability to continue along. So we get the mental health, get the physical health, so we can get the financial health. Another reason why that is the most important thing is mental health and physical health are important to get you through everything, your day to day to day. Eventually, your day to day is going to come to an end. We all end in the same place, and that's what it is. But what doesn't end? Finances. You can literally build yourself a nice nest egg, ride it out until the end, and be done. Or you can build yourself a nest egg that grows and will allow not only you to live until you're done, but also allow generations to live until they're done. So you can build yourself an egg, you can build your family a nest. Whichever it is, whatever your goal is, we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure that you have the knowledge and you have the ability to go about whatever you need to do. So stick with us. We're gonna be here week after week, laying down these strong information. You know, we're always gonna make sure we got a little bit of mindset in there because everything comes back to this. So getting your head on straight, getting your mindset right, really working every day, you're gonna find that this is going to lead to everything else getting better. I'm Captain Inc. This is Captain Coffers. Stick around. Next week, we're gonna get into habits and how they can really help be formed in a best way or potentially pitfall. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that bell, tell all your friends. We wanna help everybody, as many people as we can, because like I said, this isn't taught in school, but you all need to know it. You all need to learn it, and that's where you're gonna do it right here. Welcome to the crew.